Well, the reason I was interested in this project is because when I was younger, like a lot of kids, I was bullied quite a bit, and it led to a lot of self-esteem problems and issues dealing with other people and being around other people. And it was only until I was a little bit older that I realized that there might be something more to it than me just being upset all the time, that maybe, you know, the fact that I wasn't eating and I wasn't sleeping and I couldn't relate to other people and I couldn't get out and about and do things and be a normal person was kind of important. And when I was about 13, I remember I said to my mom, you know, I think I need to go see like a psychologist or a therapist or somebody to help me. And I'll never forget her kind of saying, you know, well, you're 13, what do you have to worry about? Like, everything's great. And so I kind of gave up at that point and just tried to carry on. But as I got older, I started to realize that depression runs in my family. An uncle of mine actually committed suicide as a young father. And I found out later that, you know, my dad had gone through similar things. So eventually I reapproached my mom in particular and I said, I really want to go see our doctor and I want to go see some kind of counselor because I think I deserve to get help and I'm not happy on a daily basis at all and I'm just not enjoying life. So we finally went to go see my family doctor, and with the symptoms I was kind of talking about, he realized that I really should get some kind of counseling, and he also prescribed me with a medication. So I've been on that since I was 16 and I'm 19 now, and it's really been helping just my ability to deal with everyday situations. And it was actually amazing when I started at university. I go to Simon Fraser in Burnaby, and they have a counseling program there where counselors, people that are learning to be psychologists or counselors for the public, they come in and they'll do sessions with students. So it's all covered by like your tuition fees. So I started to see a counselor during my first year, and her name was Emily, and I will never forget her. She was just the most amazing influence on me. And we kind of went through various things that you can do in a day to help you cope, like ways of dealing with issues, writing down your thoughts, focusing on your breathing, focusing on the positive. She taught me a lot about focusing on those inner voices that you have that are always telling you that you're wrong or telling you that you're not a good person, and kind of recognizing that that's part of your illness and that you need to kind of filter those and say positive things to yourself. And something else that was really important to me that she taught me about was she wanted me to have a visualization that I could do during the day. So I picked something that was floating, and I would attach things that I was thinking about but didn't have any control over. I would attach them to this floating image, and I chose a balloon. And about a month and a half ago, I actually got a tattoo of it on my ankle, which I don't know if the camera will pick up, but despite my mom hating me for doing it, it was a really important step for me because it's kind of something that I have permanently on me, that when I'm having a really awful day and, you know, I'm not seeing my counselor that day, or the medication isn't helping me enough, I have this thing that will remind me that I need to kind of take a moment just for myself and visualize all the things that I'm really struggling with and just envision them floating away. And so I do that on a daily basis, and it's just helped me a lot. Any questions?